Hi guys, it's Lara. Thanks for watching and welcome back to my channel. I have today for you an additional idea for Halloween baking. I know this video is kind of very late because Halloween is actually tomorrow, but this was a really last minute idea. So I found inspiration for the graveyard cake on Pinterest, and the idea for the ghost muffins was an idea of my friend Mona, and I asked her if I could steal this for my channel, and she said, knock yourself out. So here I am. So if you want to know how I made the graveyard cake and the ghost muffins, then please keep watching. For the cake, I mixed 2 cups of flour with 1 cup of brown sugar. I added 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Next, I added 1 tablespoon of flax seeds, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, and 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. I mixed all dry ingredients together. Then I went in with 2 cups of coconut yogurt and 3 tablespoons of water. I mixed the cake batter and filled it into an oven pan laid out with a reusable baking sheet. I preheated the oven to 180 degrees Celsius, which was 356 degrees Fahrenheit, and baked the cake for about 35 minutes. For the gingerbread tombstones, I mixed 2 cups of flour with 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I added 1 tablespoon of flax seeds, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a pinch of salt. Then I added 1 baggie of vanilla sugar, 2 teaspoons of ginger, 2 teaspoons cinnamon, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. I combined all the dry ingredients. Then I added 1/3 cup of agave syrup and 3 tablespoons of water, and 1/2 cup of melted vegan butter. I mixed all well and kneaded the dough until it got smooth. Then I rolled the dough out and I cut out different sizes of the tombstones, and I baked them for about 13 minutes, same temperature like the cake. For the icing, I mixed confectioner sugar with a small amount of vinegar, and I always kept adding a bit of sugar and a bit of vinegar until I had enough of the icing, and also until the icing had a creamy consistency without dripping. I decorated the tombstones with the letters RIP, and I made just crosses on a few of them. Then I placed the cake on a small plate and I put a few of the tombstones into the cake. Next, I took green fondant and I made a few grass patches. I positioned the grass patches to several places next to the tombstones. Then I rolled out white fondant and I formed small ghosts over my fingers. I made the eyes of black fondant. And once the ghosties were done, I placed them between the tombstones. And then my graveyard cake was finished. For the ghost muffins, I made an additional batch of the same batter I made for the cake, and I filled it into muffin forms. I baked the muffins for about 17 minutes, again, same temperature. Once the muffins were cooled off, I cut the rounded end, then I turned the muffins bottoms up, and I glued the rounded piece to the top with blueberry jelly. And I also added a bit more of the jelly to the top. Then I rolled out pieces of the white fondant and I folded them over the muffins. I made the eyes again of the black fondant. And then my ghost muffins were finished. Both the graveyard cake and the ghost muffins are for sure a delicious and fun addition to any Halloween table. Alright, so this is how I made the graveyard cake and the ghost muffins. I had a lot of fun with this project, and let me tell you, the muffins, they are so good. This chocolatey cake batter with the blueberry jam and with the icing, oh my gosh, they are so good. I made one extra and we ate it yesterday with Jack and we were like, ooh, they are gonna be gone very, very quickly. An additional idea for the cake, you could cut it horizontally and add cream in it or jelly. And you could also make a few holes in the top layer, and if you can get somewhere vegan gummy worms, you could also add a few worms into the dirt. And if you're looking for an idea for a cream, I will link down below a video for a few desserts Oreo style, and part of the video was a cashew cream, so maybe that's gonna be helpful. So anyway, that is it. Let me know in the comments if you're going to a Halloween party. Are you gonna dress up? If you're gonna dress up, let me know what your costume's gonna be, if you want to share, of course, but I'm very curious about these things. My plan is to dress up as Harley Quinn, but it is a kids party mostly, so I'm having kind of second thoughts about coming there with super tight panties and net stockings. So I might dig out of my boxes some older Halloween costume. I don't know yet, but I'm definitely gonna post photos on Instagram. My Instagram account is linked down below. And yeah, if you're looking for some last minute Halloween ideas for decorations or for some costumes, I'll link down below my playlist Halloween on my DIY channel. And thank you all so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful Halloween and see you soon. Bye.